Hello, my name is Debrina Helm. I am 65 years old and I reside in Union, New Jersey, Union County. My accident occurred in the year 2000. I was driving a Mitsubishi 1994 Galant gray. I remember getting that car because the car salesman said that I beat them up, like I got a really good deal. And although I've had lots of cars, but that one was a step up. And at the time, I worked for the county, Essex County, um, as a employment specialist. I had the job maybe a year, and I enjoyed my job. But I also had a little side hustle. I had a um, cleaning, pickup, and delivery service. And I'm telling you, I have to say, I got 50%, and I was making about 3 grand a month. I was on a roll, and I had everybody on my job. I had apartment buildings. I was doing my thing. And that particular day, I want to say it was my birthday. And one of the clients that I had, her birthday was the same day, and I was actually on my way to deliver her clothing. I had the rack in the back where I would pick up people's clothes and, pick it up from the cleaners and have it all nice and everything. And I was a happy camper. I um, was at the green light. Well, I was at a red light, and the light turned green. I actually was talking to my brother. I had earphones on, and he called me for my birthday. And I proceeded, when the light turned green, I went through. And that's all I remember. And the next thing I knew, the fire department, there happened to have been a guy that knew me, who knew my name, and he was calling my name. And the airbag had deployed, and the front of my car actually was halfway down the block, they told me. And it was ugly. The whole front of my car was off. And the seat belt, I have to say that it saved my life. Although the airbag deployed, and I was told that the airbag it travels like at 200 miles an hour, and it knocked me out along with the hit, because she hit me from I want to say, the passenger side, but the passenger side was practically right next to me. And the fire department had to use the jaws of life to get me out. And, I had the neck problems. Well, not yet. I didn't even know that I was going to have neck problems. I was very healthy. I was a size 8. I love that size. I haven't been back there yet or since. And I went to therapy, and subsequently, 20 years later, to this day, I do not drive through a green light. I wait. I don't go through immediately, and that was a result of that accident. I wear my seatbelt, and I I've never had an accident like that again where the airbag deployed, and it was probably the most traumatic accident that I've ever had. I've had some fender benders, hit from the back. But what has happened now at 65 years old, arthritis has set in because of that injury. And, my back, my knees, because my knee, hit the dashboard. Thank goodness I had on the seatbelt, they told me, because I would have gone through, even with the airbag deploying, I would have gone through the windshield. So, other than my eyes, and it's so funny because I'm going to ophthalmology doctor on Monday because my eyes, it's just gotten progressively worse. Now, what happened with my eyes with the airbag, I had scratches on my eye. I still to this day have um, what they call spotters. I think they call it spotters. And, my vision gets progressively worse every year. And I continue to have vertigo. I did have a subdural hematoma. They did tell me that. Um, and whew, I think I stayed in the hospital for, I want to say a week. I want to say I stayed in the hospital a week. And I don't wish that on anyone to not only be in the hospital, but to have the injuries that I had. But they could have been worse. They could have been worse, and they weren't. So thank goodness for seatbelts. Thank goodness I had one on. And my message is to anyone: soon as I get in the car, I put on my seatbelt. It saved my life.